Hello guys again, Red Robin back here again with a new playthrough of Deadlight. Pretty old game, but it's one of them that it only came out back in 2012 and it's something that I would like to actually play and actually finish off this time around. Played it on Xbox 360 years ago and never actually had the chance to actually finish it off, so I'm giving myself the chance now to actually get it done. As you can tell, new background. Literally, I've just moved into a new house and literally this is the first video that I've done filming in here, apart from a little vlog that you must have seen a few days ago. And literally, we're just going to crack straight into this. So hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, let's see if we can try and get a few likes on this this video. I'm not going to beg for them, but it's going to be one of them where let's see if we can try and get to at least maybe 10 to 15 likes on this video. And yeah, let's just crack on with it. It may say continue, it's because I did a bit of a test on this game, but we are going to look at the actual settings of this game. Everything should be on 1080p and 60 FPS, so it should be all fine. That's fine. Got everything set up there. I'm just going to do a bit of a test a sec. There we go. That should all be fine and ready to go. So select scene. We're going to go straight from here. So I went quite a bit way in. I didn't watch any of the story or anything like that, but literally I just carried on and started going through and testing the controls and everything. So oh, hold on a minute guys, we've got a bit of a problem. I'll cut back in a sec. Right, sorry about that guys, for some reason the game actually didn't put the sound through for some reason, so try again.
Just like sharks. When they stop moving, they die. That's how you are, Carla. Save yourself. After the storm came the calm and silence that make men crazy.
Carla! Carla! Why?
Randy, can you tell me what the fuck happened here?
She's been bitten everywhere. She knew she shouldn't have gone outside.
You killed her, you bastard! You murdered her! She's dead!
What the hell have you done?
Why?
We would all be dead by now because of your little sister.
How many times have we said not to separate from the group?
Never means never.
Charlotte drawing their attention even more.
Either we reach the military shelter that you talk about so much, Grandpa, or we'll die right here.
The radio message said that it was around here. It's a bit more than 5 miles west.
Let's get out of here. Come on!
I'm not leaving my sister here all alone.
Nothing can be done now, Stella.
Sam, Ben, Stella, get out of here. Get to the scene. I'll meet you. I've got to find my family. It's the only place they could have gone.
Stay strong, Randy, and good luck. I know we'll find them.
That day was not the beginning of anything, or the end of something. It was just one more day. A day like any other. The world was dying, and we were its survivors.
Right guys.
Good luck, Randy.
Good luck to you too. Right. X or E.
The body is full of bites and bruises.
So that's...
She's been shot point blank in the head.
yeah. Not doing much else.
You're free now, Carla. Some of us aren't so lucky.
Shit. Right. So we'll carry straight on. Spacebar straight up here. I think we're going to jump towards there with the look of it. Ah shit. No, I don't need to. Alright. So we pretty much need to escape. And to do that, what's that?
The wood is rotten and the planks are weakened.
But yeah, guys, sorry about the bit of the lack of sound that we got in the first part of the actual first cutscene. The game must have corrupted at one point and not give us a bit of sound. Go straight up here. So yeah, guys.
Seattle's safe point must be the last stronghold in all the Pacific Northwest. Anybody alive must be trying to reach it.
So yeah, pretty much a lot of stuff's been going on a lot lately, and literally this is one of the games that I actually do want to keep on playing for a little bit. Hope you guys liked Outlast 2 and its ending, even though it was a little bit here and there about it all. E to grab heavy objects, that and to pull and push. That's a bit awkward. Right. S to hang from ledges and press S to drop down again. I'm tempted to just jump over there right quick. Just go straight down here. Right, so these guys are dead. We'll go straight up there. Is there anything over here we might need? Oh, shit. Oh. Alright. They must be the guys from upstairs. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, it can definitely tell us as a 2D game. Pretty much a 2D based adventure game. And it's something I've been looking forward to playing for quite a while. Dumb. But yeah, I can remember getting this game back when I was on Xbox right cheap at one point, and literally it's the same thing that's happened to me, getting this game again just on cheap. But yeah, a lot of content coming down for you guys now. There's going to be a lot more content coming through this for the next couple of months. Hoping to play Shadow of War when it comes out in August, I believe. I think it is August, yeah. So looking forward to playing that. That's if things play out well. I'm hoping to get a job sometime soon and start getting some stuff paid. Right. Straight across there. Bloody hell. But yeah, a lot of stuff that needs doing.
Ben and the others made it out. They deserve better than this world.
Yeah, see caravan in a little background there. You see, I love stuff like that, mate. Gives you like a little story in the background. F to taunt enemies. Oh, electric. Right, fair enough. So that'll electrocute those guys. Then we can jump straight over that one. Kick them off. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, guys, a lot of stuff's been going on the past couple of months, and literally I'm glad that I've managed to get like a bigger space to do my recording, but I've also I've managed to get the office set up a lot more better. Maintenance Tunnel I-5, July 4th, 1986, 10 past 1.
It says here the highway is at the end of this tunnel. It's a straight shot to the safe point. Shannon and Lydia might even be there by now.
Oh, Shannon and Lydia. Sliding down faster we're using that. Can I jump over there? No, I can't. Shit. Oh, that was creepy. Right, I forgot about that bit. Page torn from book, there's a poem written. Through me the way into the suffering city, through me the way into eternal pain, through me the way that runs among the lost.
Dead people, corpses. They don't impress me anymore.
Shit. Come on, can we interact one more time?
Dead people, corpses. They don't impress me anymore.
Rando cannot swim. Avoid deep waters. Really? Right. That might have something to do with the water, maybe. That was a bit forward of me. I shouldn't have really jumped in that soon. But this didn't kill me. But yeah guys, plenty of content coming up. I've got Shadow of War coming up probably very soon if things work out. I've got I can't think of any other games I've got coming up. I've got a couple more streams of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds coming up if you guys want to stay tuned for those. My Twitch channel is in the description below if you want to go and follow that, you can if you like. And hopefully these guys are dead. But yeah, we're going to do a lot more streams and stuff. No, I was wrong. Literally, I'm going to hope there's a lot more streams coming up. Why are they walking quicker through water? Shit. But yeah, a lot more streams coming up on PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. In terms of new games to play, things are a little bit stale right about now. I know Steam Summer Sale's on, which I can get a load more games off there. But when you ain't got a job to pay for those games, then that's a little bit of an awkward scenario. First aid kit, I find these once in a while. Thankfully I'm fine and I don't need this. That's fair enough. Shit, this guy's right there. Interstate 5, July 4th, 1986, 3 PM. Status updated, press tab. Oh, alright. This is what's left of our world, a drying oasis. No more water, no more life. The war between man and shadows, devastation. The interstate is full of the abandoned vehicles that were trying to escape the city. A shortcut to the safe point can be found on the other side of the road. Diary. Holy shit. 1985, May 15th. I never thought that I could do something like this, resorting to a diary to express myself, but come on, what have I got to lose? My name is Randall Wayne. My friends call me Randy. However, I don't know many that call me that. A few days ago I turned 33. I lived in Hope, a small town in British Columbia. We are in a valley surrounded by nature, which is situated in the southwest of this great country called Canada. Here we have everything we need to be happy. If you compare my town to other cities, they're garbage. If I speak about those cities that I see on the TV, Hope always seems the best place in the world for a man like me. My work always keeps me happy. I'm a park warden right here in the mountains. My work requires me to spend a lot of time far from home and to be in direct contact with the trees and the animals. I normally hike up the mountain by myself. Man can trust the mountain. The mountain never disappoints you. I don't need anything else. Sometimes having someone close is dangerous. Ordinary people speak too much and always disappoint you in the end. June 6th. I lost my sense of direction today in the forest. I was going back and forth from the cabin, but I wasn't able to find my way back in spite of having the way right in front of me. I couldn't see it. Tomorrow I have to go back. It seems that there are poachers looking for trouble. I hate people that look for trouble, because those who look for it always find it, although what they find might not be exactly what they expected. In the afternoon I found a deer which had been run over on the road. It was a strange day. September 9th. Where have you been hiding, my dear diary? I have my daughter to thank for finding you again. I forgot to write, I know, and already summer has almost gone at a stroke. I like this exercise of writing, opening myself to others, even though nobody will read it. Hey. I feel that I exist. Also, I like to read things like this in the books that I carry to my watchers. You never forget the thumper, a blow on the very heart. You remember it, the dream of it. You wake up at night and think of it years later and go hot and cold over. J. Conrad. I was the same age as my daughter when my father abandoned my mother and disappeared for good. I think that childhood event really affected me and stayed inside me, just like a burn that will always leave a scar on your skin, although the wound is closed. A vivid memory of what it became. When you abandon something, it's because you don't want it, I believe so. I will never be like him. I will never abandon those that I love. Between a father and a son, there are big differences. Pretty much. October 2nd, today I have a headache. Sore bones, the cold weather has begun, and the mountain is getting ready for the new season. I also had a terrible migraine in the afternoon. What an obsession. I spent a whole day with numbers in my head, a 10 for here, 16 for there, an infinite number of trees that I have counted in the forest, 3 foxes, 1 bear, 10 words said in a day, and 30 times that I sat down to see the horizon with binoculars, 252 steps from the cabin to the road, 30 steps to go around the cabin. I don't know how many words there are in this diary, but there are many more words that are burning inside me, the words that I don't want to write, that I don't write. I'm afraid of closing my eyes and dreaming. I'm having this fear of everything coming back again, and the wind of the past hits my back. This loneliness doesn't seem enough, and nor is enough to write on this notebook now. Sometimes I also see what happened if I'm awake. October 15th, Thanksgiving. Today was a day to remember. My wife made a great stew again. The whole family had dinner in silence. But it was a pleasant silence. It's not always necessary to fill the emptiness with words, right? Instead, Lydia was a bit sad for Nick. She says that he deserved better. Nick deserved better, and I think that we all deserve better. At least Nick's meat was tasty. Typical kids, the way they insist on personifying the world around them and on giving names to everything that they find. I had to break Nick's neck myself with my bare hands. It's not that... Oh, shit. It's not that I'm a coward, but I don't like killing animals with my hands, even less so when it's got a human name. In my job, sometimes I have to sacrifice animals that are sick or that pose a danger to others. I know that all deaths are the same, even if it was a turkey with the name of a used car dealer. October 19th. They have sent a message warning the poachers. Ben Parker, an acquaintance of the town, made a phone call to the warden's office. It seems that he saw some hunters in a protected sector. Ben is a good guy. I think he's the only man in town who I can talk to. I saw him in the mountain, and he's not one to look for trouble. He's often come to see me and we talk about this world and this and that. He's a man of the world and is easy to get along with. On the way back, I came across a van parked at the side of the road. 2 girls were on the shoulder, playing like little kids, playing and laughing. I've known those idiots for some time. They're always hanging around. The younger one, a tanned and chubby girl, couldn't stop smiling. She didn't say anything special, unlike the other one. They're from Vancouver and were looking for plants that help to cure goodness knows what illness. I've warned them the forest knows how to find its food. It's not safe for girls to go into the forest to pick flowers. Wild animals do their job just like I do mine. When they were leaving over the engine sound, I could still hear one of the girls laugh. I hate city people. Dreams are my reality. I'm afraid of the night, I'm afraid of the night, I'm afraid. In spite of the migraine, I may still be able to forget everything and only be aware of the good things inside me. When my maternal grandmother, who was already over 80, died, the only person she had beside her was a nurse. The old woman lived alone and died alone. The girl said that before my grandmother died, she lifted her head up off the pillow and looked from one side to the other as if she were trying to find someone, and then she laid down again and died. There is no doubt that a void surrounds me, but I'm also sure that I haven't completely fallen into it. At times I feel that if I lift up my head, I will be able to cross to the other side. December 12th. Lydia has all the imagination that her mother lacks. Shannon has been worried and angry for a few days and I can tell that she is upset with me. I know that I have spent time outside more than I should have, but in this season, and with the chaos of the poachers and the hunting, I couldn't do more for her nor for us. I know that and I feel sorry. Looks like stars. Don't you like it, Randy? The mountain is beautiful. Merry Christmas. Happy 1986. January 14th. Yesterday I went back to Harry's Corner for the first time in a year. I don't like closed spaces. I was only going to have a beer with Ben and would leave after that, but he was late. The stuffy air of Harry's Corner and all those regulars analysing each one of my gestures makes me very nervous. I don't like how those guys look at me. I don't like when they speak. I don't like their laughter. I can't hear what they say, but I'm sure they're talking about me. When Ben arrived, he brought some wrinkled clippings from the local newspaper. He remains concerned with the attacks in the forest. What does he want me to say? I can't do anything, but Ben stands his ground because the best we can do is organise for some people of the town to go out to the mountain to chase the bears. He is sure that if we scare off some of them, the people from the city will return, and that the business will return. I told him what I think. The carrier nourishes the soul, and even though you can scare off some animals, new ones will come. If you pull out a fang today, a new one, a stronger one will grow back tomorrow. Nature is like that, and the men who want to control it are like that. February 27th. I'm certain there's a fair bit of pages here. I didn't expect to be reading this much. There is a strange feeling of unrest in the forest. I'm getting it from the trees and animals. What the hell is happening in this world? Altercations with the police in southern Poland. It seems like something serious is happening in Europe, but they're not saying anything. I think they're hiding the worst part. People say that the army is launching chemical agents over a little town. The people are mad, furious. Several cops have died, but the government denies it. It's snowing again today, and the silence here is scary. March 1st. Since that strange dream that I had, it seems like the world is awakening every day with a new revolution. Normally I don't pay too much attention to the news or television, but something serious is happening, that's for sure. Shannon is worried too. She wants us to go to the town to buy some food supply, she says. She says that she's talked with some neighbours and they're getting prepared. There's been lots of tension that seemed forgotten in Europe, a wave of violence, a new world war. I already said that you can't trust those commies. March 7th. A week has passed since the last time I wrote. I didn't really know what to say today. They're talking about an infection. People are getting all around the world. They die easily. They're sacrificing animals. Europe is in quarantine and nobody knows what to do. There have already been some confirmed cases on the east coast of the USA. The Prime Minister says that there's nothing to be worried about, but nobody believes him. I forbade my wife from leaving the house. I would take care of everything. March 10th. We had a meeting in the head office. One of the Mountie supervisors has come to visit us and given us some advice, plus some information. It seems like it is a rabies epidemic, but the virus has mutated, he says. It's like during any other epidemic, we need to take special precaution when dealing with wild animals. In some cases, the deaths and mutilations, like other problems in the forest, have stemmed from them. If a human is attacked, he will present the same symptoms almost immediately, but we must raise the alarm about any sighting on the mountains. March 12th. The wave of violence has spread beyond Europe. They said that the hospitals weren't ready for something like this, but what does something like this mean? What are they talking about? About an innocent rabies epidemic? No, I don't believe them. But the lies go further. People on this side of the ocean say that everything was under control. They're talking about more than 300 people being affected, but I don't really know if that word means the dead or infected. Those bastard politicians, they keep lying. Today, a plane crashed in the Gulf of Mexico. Nearly 150 people are missing. And is God considering doing anything? I'm not a religious person, but I know that any wild fox that I protect out there is stronger and fairer than the God that they pray to. I need to go back to the forest, go back to the place where I am and who I am, where nothing worries me. March 16th. Nobody walks the streets alone. Everyone goes with somebody else. We can chew the fear like wasted chewing gum that lasts forever. They broadcasted some images on TV. A man entered a bank without saying anything, attacked the workers and customers. He didn't take a single cent. When he went out, the police shot him. He kept walking towards them without fear. Too much blood on the TVs nowadays. March 23rd. Shannon, my wife, is very serious, but she doesn't know Lydia. She doesn't want Lydia to know it. We keep her out of it. March 25th. We've lost communication with the outside world. Yesterday I switched on TV and they were broadcasting an emergency signal together with an irritating buzz. Also, those cowards in Ottawa are hiding. The radio isn't working either. We can't hear anything. Well, I lied. The local station is working, but they keep putting music on all day long. Nobody speaks, nobody tells us anything. There's a heavy silence. March 26th. A dance of helicopters all morning. Shit, it's there again. It's the same one that has spent the night flying through the valley. It looks like the military is finally getting involved in the problem. They're emitting a message. The local population has to go to the aerodrome. In the afternoon, there is no time, they say. It seems that the army will take us to a secure area, so the city is no longer secure. A tiny town isolated from everything and surrounded by a deep forest protected by mountains is no longer secure. What the hell are these men talking about? I don't understand anything. Hope, how ironic. The city has become a place without hope. I must do something. My family's in danger. Whoever it is has arrived in Canada. April 20th. I haven't written anything for quite some time. My town was overrun. I fought with Ben and the other men, but our barricades were useless. There was no stopping them. When I got back to the house, Shannon and Lydia had gone just like everyone else. There had been mass exodus from the town of Hope. Parker and I followed, and since that we haven't separated, even to answer the call of nature. We walked through the forest, fleeing the catastrophe, channeling our remorse, until we reached Vancouver. We thought that in a big city things would be better. That's where we'd find our people. How naive we were. Vancouver is unrecognisable. There is no food, no fuel, no hope. We ran away, taking shelter like animals, barely sleeping. There are hundreds of these things everywhere. Shadows, that's what they've called them since it started. Shadows that live in the darkness, that once had human form, that once belonged to men. Shadows of a life that has ended. Their sinister wails torment us night after night. I think of Shannon and Lydia every second. They're out there somewhere, frightened and on the run. Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack. So they've gone away while he stayed and fought. I miss them so much. Today, Parker and I discovered a group of survivors. They had been hiding since the city collapsed more than a month ago. Like in Hope, they no longer have food, water and food. They're scared. They're just around the city suburbs, and for a moment they were about to kill Ben and me. The group was composed of 2 adult males and 2 women. They are armed. One of the men is a cop. Oh, so it's the survivors that we've just seen on the cutscene. The other seems like he's never shot a gun in his life. He looks like a university professor. Redhead, skinny, cannon fodder. The women are twins, young. They're a reflection of each other. It seems they're not related to the men, but I don't know why the men have been protecting them for such a long time. The old man says that he heard a message on the radio from a crashed police car. The message talks about a city on the other side of the border. He wants us to go south. He already talks about us as if we were our group. We, he says. We must help each other, he says. Ben thinks that it's the best to all go together, a group, a herd. Tomorrow we'll head to Seattle. There's talk of a safe point, a migration. Shannon and Lydia, they're somewhere on that road. So I think we're in Seattle already. May 14th. Surviving is not child's play, particularly when darkness falls. Night repeats themselves, and our travels never begin. We travel slowly, stealing fuel from abandoned cars. Sometimes we come across the shadows, other times we must confront them. You must shoot them in the head, that's all. This is the only advice that God gives us. God gives us when to survive the apocalypse. So I just had a problem with my chair for a sec. To survive his apocalypse of the dead that wake up and walk. But if it's true that they're not alive, why do they need to feed on us? Now the nightmare doesn't end at sunrise. We woke up at dawn in an abandoned barn next to the survivor group from Seattle. Together with Ben, twins are not sleeping this time. No, instead they are screaming. They were screaming outside. The university professor was outside for his watch. The university professor had been attacked while he was watching over us, a bite in his arm. He was bleeding. We had to clean up the area. Later, the redhead guy, damned security professor, bled to death in front of us. He stopped breathing. We all knew what was going to happen next. Every single one of us. I had to sacrifice him. June 7th. Lydia, Shannon. The names that I can't forget. My head is divided into thousands of fragments. Little pieces of smashed crystals, ground sugar, interrupted words, a puzzle that I can't solve anymore. There is no future. These are the days without any tomorrows. July the 1st. When I was younger, I could remember everything. Things that happened and that did not happen. Now I have to look through these pages if I want to find my memory. We can see the city from far away and everything we heard about it seems true. Seattle's a ghost city. You'll never find a place that's nice and peaceful, because there isn't any. It didn't exist before, and even less so now. You can deceive yourself like this professor. You may think there is, but once you get there, when you're not looking, someone will sneak up and write fuck you right under your nose. July 4th, one of the girls died today. Young Carla died in an abandoned warehouse, and I no longer feel anything for her. I don't even feel a tiny bit. I didn't feel even a tiny bit. Grief is something that disappears with death. More than 4 months have already gone by since the start of this bloody disease that has destroyed our little world. Everything that we knew in the world has gone. 4 months, that changed the rules of nature and human beings. Also 4 months without my wife and daughter. It's hard to keep on going when 4 months seem like 4 years. Harder still to keep hope alive and do my best to find them in the only place that they could be. Today, even the young people die, and the thing that still puzzles me is that some keep living, or whatever they call the condition they are in. We are survivors of a fading world. Well, sometimes I doubt and wonder, are we alive or are we also dead? 2 days have passed since we entered Seattle looking for our last chance. It's the 4th of July today, a special day for Americans, Independence Day they say. The birthday of the nation. How stupid to think about births. No one will celebrate living today. Right guys, I can't believe that's just took that long to get that done. Right, we're literally going to carry on.
According to the map, I should cross this highway to get closer to the safe point.
But that's just the
This is
intro.
it. This is what's left of our world now. These are the leftovers of the war between men and shadows. A snapshot of what we've become. Bloody hell on Earth.
And this is Deadlight. So for this episode I'm going to go a little bit longer because we did take quite a while to actually get that stuff read. Oh, what's that? Another one of those damn government pamphlets. Quarantine. All the drawings in the world couldn't save them. Is that in the diary now? Or, right. What's status mean? Oh, that's alright. Okay. Oh, shit. Whoa, okay. Come on. Get up, get up. Right.
Come on!
Oh, there we go, that works now. For some reason it didn't work at first. Okay, up here. Status updated. 1-1. I'm struggling to survive encounters with these shadows. I'm looking to be alive, but deep inside me I feel dread. Where are my girls? My wife Shannon, my daughter Lydia. Will I ever see them again? I've got to find my friends and my girls. I've got to. Yeah, that's fine. So nothing's changed. Jesus, I didn't see that then for a second.
I found a firefighter's axe.
Oh, bonus. Ooh. That'll do.
Thanks, buddy.
Left mouse button to swing the axe or push close enemies or to break padlocks and planks. Nice. Hold that button
No
to finish
time
off
to waste.
fallen enemies. Well, I'm going to leave that where it is. Jump straight to there, straight up there, straight to that window. Oh. Come on. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Okay. Right, straight up there. Break planks. straight out there.
Damn
Okay.
storm.
So I've lost a bit of health, which is not good first.
Lydia? No, I must be tired. My mind is wandering.
Yeah, must be wandering away, that one, isn't he? Anything in here? No. No, 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 no. Holy shit, 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 shit. Absolute dicks. Yep, turn around. Classic Prince of Persia. If you don't get what I mean by that, I think Prince of Persia was the first game that actually introduced you turning around on a ladder. Right, I have to jump over that fence. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! Straight over there. Straight over there.
Oh, shit, there's too many of them.
Straight over there. And we jump. There we go. Anything near? No. Straight over there
Damn
then.
stupid shadows.
Okay. And right over there.
I can hear something.
Oh, I don't understand, man. If he's already dead, why do we need to hang him? Power must have been made visible. They should know they're keeping the watch on them. Who? Those things? No, I mean the survivors. Beside, what the hell do you care? Orders are orders. Come on, let's get to the next one. Sound's cut off again, guys. God, he weighs a ton. Hey, buddy, what lasts longer? A bricklayer's house or a carpenter's house? Good question. I bet you $100 you can't solve it. A carpenter's? Listen, when someone asks you something like that, you just answer him. The toughest house in the grave diggers. All gravestones last forever. Till fucking doomsday. Yeah. What an asshole. Oh, hey up. So that's one dead. Right guys, I don't know why the sound cut out like that. It's done that now twice. I'm not going to be able to go to the
What did they
main menu.
mean,
all the
keeping
time.
an eye on the survivors? Orders from who?
A blue handkerchief, there's something written on it. The new law. Come on.
The new law. They mark their kills. That's some kind of message. As if this world isn't already dark enough.
Bloody hell, why is she moving? Straight up there, straight up there.
Seattle isn't a safe place. Everyone I care about is in danger.
So basically guys, if it cuts out again with cutscenes, I will narrate, well not narrate, but I will just say what's being said in the subtitles. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out. Fuck off. Oh, God's sake. Right, so that was my own fault. That was my own fault. Let's try again.
This isn't a safe place. Everyone I care about is in danger.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can distract them, can't you? Come on, over here, you dickheads. Straight through here. There we go. Okay, how do I do here? Okay, that's strange. Alright, so I think we've glitched. Because nothing seems to be coming on now for some reason. Right. Get them to come this way, because for some reason now I'm now glitched with looking at it, so that's a bit of a problem. If that is the case, I may have to wrap this part up, because that's now something that's a bit concerning if that's going to keep happening. Just jump straight over these two and knock him down. Okay, so for some reason, I don't know what the hell is going on there. So, yeah, I think this is literally, I think it's legitimately glitched out altogether. Because I'm now stuck on this map, which is a bit of a problem. Unless I'm missing something. Unless I'm really missing something and I can't see it.
Come on!
Shit. Can't hit that. So there's definitely a collision there, but for some reason it's glitched out. So guys, I'll leave you with this, and we're going to carry on doing this. We're going to carry on doing this series, and as soon as I get this all fixed up, I can start doing a lot more parts. So that's part one for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys like the new bit of the new setup that I'm currently in. And yeah guys, I'll see you all next time, and if you do like this video, hit the like button, comment, put your comments down in the comment section below, let me know if you guys liked it. There'll be a link to my Twitch channel in the description below, and yeah guys, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, and I'll see you all next time. What you all doing? Cheers.